It's the AFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Cleveland. It's the Texans and the Browns, and it's all up next.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Houston Texans and the Cleveland Browns. Hello to everyone watching. Joined by Brock Ewart up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And in a while, we're going to find out the answer to a question that fans have been asking for nearly half a year at this point. Who is going to represent this conference in the Super Bowl?
All of these coaches and players preach all season long, never look ahead. You can't do it, right? You got to focus so much on the present. But you know that every man out there is so aware of what's on the line today and where they could be playing in 2 weeks. It's going to be a game-long challenge, no question, to keep the focus on the right here and the right now. Once you've got a win iced away, well, then you can start entertaining those Super Bowl thoughts and those Super Bowl realities.
So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And it's going to be the man under center who brings him out, now in his 9th NFL season.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite at the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Collins there to grab it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Pushing the pace right away to start the game. They'll motion him out of the backfield. To the air, 3rd and long. Pass complete, screenplay. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Browns are lined up to punt. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. And leading them out is the 2nd overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
And he doesn't have the advantage he usually does coming off a bye week. Both these teams came in here well-rested after a Sunday away. Of course, that means an extra week of prep work for this defense, too. So he's got his work cut out for him to find ways to attack them today.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Finds him on the crossing route. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has it down close. Touchdown, Houston. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the 2nd time. And they haven't gotten their legs under him on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 38. Finds him over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. All set up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Looking to his fullback now. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down.
He loses the football. And the Texans grab it. And they stop him before he gets... So just like all touch... So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. It's an option to the left side. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the gun, Stroud. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. And the Browns add an extra defensive back out there. Nickel package, 3rd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Here's Stroud. The Browns close in and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Texans set to punt. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. New series coming up following the punt. And the Browns will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Taking a deep shot here. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Lloyd running dead ahead. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 2nd and 8. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The Texans bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. Sending a receiver left. It's a give here for Bailey. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Caught by his back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. From the 39. Short pass brought in. He's got room to roam here. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. So ready to go with the second quarter. And it's the Browns with it inside the red zone. Shotgun handoff to Bailey. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. Brought in right side. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's 2nd down coming up. Here's Stroud now. He's got a man left. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it sets up a Houston 1st. Stroud off the play fake. Finds a man right side. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Blown back gets the handoff. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3. Looking to throw, Stroud. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Out comes the field goal team for the Texans. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. In his 11th year, still knocking them through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. On the give, it's Lloyd. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Complete out to the right. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Trying the inside handoff to Lloyd. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
The catch is made by the rookie from Notre Dame. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Looking to the air here. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Throwing now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. It's the Browns with 10 to go still on 2nd down. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. 4th down coming up. Now out comes the field goal unit as they try this one. A pretty automatic look for him from the left.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. 1st down, Stroud. Kelly's got it, complete. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Kelly there to bring it in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They're set up at the 35 now. Stroud throwing here on 1st. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Completed over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. Final timeout called by the Texans. They're now set for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Here's Stroud. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw, Stroud. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's going to reach the 6 before he goes out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing it just before halftime. He's going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the 3rd. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2nd and 3 now. From the 48. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Stroud now on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 1st and 10 from the 41. To the air, Stroud. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Houston touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Has this at the 6. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. Back out now comes the Browns offense. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They'll try and throw it here. Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They're working quickly here. Here's the snap on 4th. He's got a man left. What a play on 4th down. They get the first after a gain of 27.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Slot man motioned over. 2nd and 10 now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He puts some power on a deep one left. Oh, we put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 4th and long. And he missed it. It's no good. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Complete over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Back to the well again. And he's brought down after a short gain. 3 yards puts them back on the right track. Now they've got 3rd and 9. Now it's Stroud. Cut out left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. On now comes their punter. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. The Browns getting their offense out there. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Setting up a throw. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like the DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Now looking to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Pass play now. Fights off the pressure. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Stroud now. Brought in inside the 20. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. To throw here on 1st down. Trying for the deep ball. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They'll throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now, with a 1st down following that last play. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They are throwing it again. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Massive throw, and the defender comes away with it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. And he's tackled for a short gain. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, Stroud. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Only... Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Throwing on the run, deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. Everybody rushing back to the line. They'll throw on first. Now here he goes. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the red zone now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. We're going to get a pause here. Offense taking a timeout. Here he is now, 3rd and goal. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal. And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get it back to within 2 possessions. Kicking team out to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns get it back to a 14-point game. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. And the work's already half done thanks to that return. They're taking over at midfield. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Stroud off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Finds him on the slant. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Along the right sideline, there's space. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
All right, partner, it's only 1 extra point on the scoreboard, but come on, if you're the team who just turned it over, how much worse is it seeing them add on 2 there instead of just the extra point?
Oh, it stings. I don't think there's any question about it because not only do you not execute offensively, your defense doesn't do it either. So you kind of just smack them both right in the face, and yeah, that one hurts a little bit more.
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They'll bring out the punter here. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Another carry for him. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And the Texans grab it.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Slot receiver headed left. Back-to-back carries here. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. He'll throw it. Put the body on the line for his team. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll run here on 1st down. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Man in motion here. To the air, Stroud. He's got a man left. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Texans leading by 6. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here comes their offense out again. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They're throwing it. Flush down out to his left. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. He's got it near the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. He'll throw it yet again. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. They're out there with a lead that's down now to just 2 points, Brock. So you got to be cautiously aggressive, right? Try to run out the clock, but take care of the football because all it takes is a field goal to beat you.
How many times do these games we call come down to just one possession? Right? It's why these teams spend so much time situationally in the red zone, end of half, end of game. You got to live for these situations.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. Now we're on the counter. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. They'll send out the punting unit. Looking to return from the 29. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds. This one returned for 11 yards. And it'll be their football. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now to throw. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's...
We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. He's down to a knee, and they have done it. They're going to be playing in the Super Bowl.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the...
Every career starts as a dream.
There has been a trade.
Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Broncos and the Browns, and it's coming up next.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Denver Broncos one step away from playing for the AFC title. This divisional round contest is underway. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And leading them out is one of the league's longest tenured quarterbacks.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. When you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Again, a run with Lloyd. Past midfield to the 45. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They run once more with Lloyd. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw now. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Looked like the snap. Issues with the hold, but sometimes that plant foot just slides on you a little. And these kickers, man, they are so finicky. One little breakdown in mechanics, and the kick winds up off target.
First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing from the gun here. Gets everything he has under this throw. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And now it's 2nd down. Back now, pressure on its way. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Trying to work quickly now. They go play action on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Still sticking with the passing game. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And First and 10 now from the 30. Man in motion out of the slot. Pass play on 1st and 10. Able to find Lloyd here. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense working quickly. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He's gonna push one deep down the right. And that's gonna be knocked away, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
3rd down from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that gives the Browns a first. They'll throw it again. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up second down. Throwing it again here. Looking right, and he finds him. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. There he goes on the right side. And he makes the Hess goal. It's a... First and 10 now from the 30. Getting right back to it after that interception. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. This, our last play of the quarter. Second and 10 now. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Broncos corral. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive. Big gain downfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, clear. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing off the play fake here. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first. Offense in the hurry up now. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. It's the Browns dealing with 4th and 8. They're going for this. And on 4th down, that one won't. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Pass play coming here. He's trying to go deep again. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to take this one. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
He's got it inside the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They are throwing it again. And he has the Cleveland touchdown. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing from his own end zone. Searching well behind the line.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Handoff here to Lloyd. And this one does not go far. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
3rd and long for him here. Getting out to his left. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Here's the snap on 4th. Escapes out to the left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's out of bounds, approaching his own 20. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the 1st. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Dropping back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. He's dropping back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. That one's cut along the left sideline. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. He's on the move. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Flush down now to his left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Getting out to his left. And he will score. It's a Cleveland. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's keeping it. And he's going to be out of bounds a yard or 2 short of that 20. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Here's a throw. As the open man downfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Throwing now on 1st down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. Escapes out to the left. Caught, nice gain left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns making a 4-point game. First and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. To throw here on 1st down. He can run it. First and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up. He'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns find a way to tie it late. They have this try now to put them in front late. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Broncos running their offense out once again. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Back to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. 2nd and 3 now. Setting up to pass. He's on the move. Shakes himself free. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Here he is to throw. And a man is there to knock that away. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So 2nd down coming up. Throwing now from the gun. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. From the 33 on 2nd down. Hits his running back. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running. Completed to his running back. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. So here come the Broncos. Big spot now as they try for 2. He's throwing for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down.
First and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing. Rolling left, buying some time. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. He'll throw it. Flush it. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And with 10 seconds left in this game, they're going to burn their final timeout. Now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty. And this offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field. One final shot here. Buys time, rolling right. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Broncos make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So the Broncos.
Every career starts as a dream.
The current pick has been traded. We have a trade alert. This pick has been traded. Ladies and gentlemen, the current pick has been traded. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a trade. The next pick has been traded. There has been a trade. The current pick has been traded. We have a trade alert. This pick has been traded. Ladies and gentlemen, the current pick has been traded. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a trade. The next pick has been traded. There has been a trade. The current pick has been traded.